Okay, so there's a theologian, a leading Calvinist out there. You can guess for yourself who it is, but I don't want to mention names. In fact, this is a YouTube video. I'm just going to be reading the transcript, a portion of it. But I didn't want to put the link on here because I want to keep it anonymous. All right, this is going to be disturbing for hopefully everyone, because otherwise I don't know how you're have any compassion at all. This theologian, and by the way, I don't have the answer to this question. I admit it, I don't have the answer to this question. Although Greg Boyd is coming out. Go Greg Boyd. He is coming out with a book next year called, well, the subtitle is Reconciling the Violence of the Old Testament with the Jesus we see in the New Testament. But anyway, here's the question the theologian was asked, and I'm going to read the response just once, and then we'll be done for today. We'll be done for today. It sounds like I have a whole crowd following me. Okay. The person, I don't know who, just some person asked this theologian, why was it right for God to slaughter women and children in the Old Testament? How can that ever be right? I'll read the question once more. Why is it right for God to slaughter women and children in the Old Testament? How can that ever be right? Here's part of his answer. And by the way, before I read the answer, every Calvinist, if they're true, intellectually honest, will have to affirm this answer in at least some way. There's really no way you can get around it as a Calvinist. But I'll also say the theologian here, he doesn't even answer the question. But what he does say is affirmed by every Calvinist when you take it to its extreme logical conclusion, and this is extreme. Okay, so now that you're all sitting on the edge of your seat, let me read the question again. Why was it right for God to slaughter women and children in the Old Testament? How can that ever be right? Response: it's right for God to slaughter women and children anytime He pleases. God gives life and He takes life. Everybody who dies, dies because God wills that they die. God is taking life every day. He will take 50,000 lives today. Life is in God's hand. God decides when your last heartbeat will be, and whether it ends through cancer or a bullet. It is God who governs. Okay, I just have to read that again. Not the whole thing, just the first sentence. It is right for God to slaughter women and children anytime He pleases.